Whitebox testing is a software testing method that involves examining the internal structure, logic, and implementation of an application. In this approach, testers have access to the source code and other implementation details. Whitebox testing focuses to evaluate the internal workings of a software application. This testing approach involves verifying the code structure, logic, and internal paths to ensure that the software application functions correctly. The method is named Whitebox because it involves examining the internal structure and workings of the software. It symbolizes the visibility of the internal components, allowing testers to understand how the code operates, how data flows, and how different parts interact. The main intention of whitebox testing is to assess the internal logic, structure, and functioning of a software application. It identifies internal code logical errors of the application. In order to perform whitebox testing on an application, the tester needs to possess knowledge of the internal working of the code. The tester needs to have a look inside the source code and find out which chunk of the code is behaving inappropriately. Main whitebox testing techniques are as follows: statement coverage, branch coverage, path coverage, loop coverage, condition coverage, data flow testing. Main types of whitebox testing are as follows: unit testing, integration testing, code coverage testing, mutation testing, static testing, dynamic testing. We will cover these topics in the upcoming videos. The main objectives of whitebox testing are as follows: code coverage, ensuring that all code paths are tested, including branches, loops, and conditions. Logic verification, confirming that the logic within the code operates as intended. Error detection, identifying logical errors or bugs that may not be evident through black box testing. Security testing, examining the code for vulnerabilities and potential security flaws. Performance optimization, analyzing code to improve efficiency and performance. The main advantages of whitebox testing are as follows. As the knowledge of internal coding structure is prerequisite, it becomes very easy to find out which type of input data can help in testing the application effectively. Whitebox testing helps in optimizing the code. It helps in removing the extra lines of code, which can bring in hidden defects. Whitebox testing spots the dead code or other code issues.